Okay. प्रैक्टिस अभ्यास कोशिश काम करें प्रैक्टिस मेक्स अ मैन परफेक्ट प्रैक्टिस ही है जो दुनिया में इंसान सबको अच्छा कर देती है ओह आई वाज नॉट ऑन द स्क्रीन ओके लेट मी गेट बैक प्रैक्टिस अभ्यास आई गेस हम सब लोगों ने ये चीज सुनी है एंड आई वांट टू स्टार्ट टुडे सेशन विद अ लॉट ऑफ enthusiasm एंड मोटिवेशन टू यू ऑल प्रैक्टिस अभ्यास क्या होता है प्रैक्टिस वो है अभ्यास वो है जो इतनी बार किया जाए कि वो चीज हमें आ जाए राइट प्रैक्टिस मेक्स अ मैन परफेक्ट प्रैक्टिस मेक्स एवरीबडी परफेक्ट और वट एवर यू से one most important thing in your life is if you want to learn something you have to practice one time two three four n times मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज इतनी बार उस चीज को कोशिश की जाए इतनी बार उसका अभ्यास किया जाए इतनी बार उसकी प्रैक्टिस की जाए कि वो चीज हमें आ जाए आई गेस अगर आप सब लोग कहीं से भी स्टोरी निकालें कहीं से भी पहाड़ पहाड़ खोद के निकालो समुद्र में डुबकी निकालो मेरे ख्याल से इतनी स्टोरीज हैं हमारे पास कि अगर प्रैक्टिस हो तो दुनिया में क्या चीज नहीं की जा सकती पीपल हैव क्रिएटेड हिस्ट्री जस्ट बाय डूइंग द थिंग्स राइट लेट मी शेयर कपल ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स विद यू एंड देन यू आर ओनली गोइंग टू ट्रस्ट मी फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल मेजर ध्यानचंद द मैजिशियन ऑफ हॉकी हॉकी का जादूगर बोला जाता है और वो प्रैक्टिस कहाँ किया करते थे रेल की पटरी पे रेल की पटरी पे अपनी स्टिक को लेकर के और बॉल को उसकी पटरी पे ऊपर रोल करते थे कि वो बॉल नीचे ना गिर जाए द परफेक्ट बैलेंस and I guess when he used to play in the Olympics people used to claim that there is some magnet in that stick that how well he can roll the ball but किसी को नहीं पता कि उन्होंने अपनी प्रैक्टिस कहाँ करी किस तरह से उन्होंने अपना वो बैलेंस लाइफ का निकाला कि वो रेल की पटरी के ऊपर बॉल को बैलेंस करते थे एंड ही वाज कॉल्ड एज ए मैजिशियन nobody knows it there was an incident I guess very well heard and claimed in the industry that when there was an Olympic and it was like a match between India and Germany I guess I don't remember the exact game but yes Major Dhyanchand matlab till half time he was scored zero and every team member came and कि ध्यानचंद आज क्या हो गया है कोई स्कोर नहीं है कोई गोल नहीं है he asked that there is nothing wrong in my play there is just one thing which is wrong which is a goal post he said कि measurement करवाओ नाप करवाओ goal post का वो गलत है that is not correct and everybody out of like their interest that how you can say that it's Olympic it's a international level event नहीं हो सकता ऐसा but he was very much confident that he said no buddy it is wrong इट इज एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग रेफरी ने उनकी बात का ध्यान दिया कि ओके हो सकता है लेट अस चेक रेफरी गए मैदान पे उन्होंने मेजरिंग टेप लिया वहां जाकर के चेक किया एंड इट वाज 2 फुट लॉन्ग सॉरी शॉर्ट ऑफ द एक्चुअल मेजरमेंट एंड दैट्स वेयर एवरीबडी सेड दैट यस ही नोज व्हाट ही इज हिटिंग टू और वो प्रैक्टिस से ही पॉसिबल है सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल जो मेरे को बहुत लाइफ में मोटिवेट करता है आई गेस यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड दिस आर्टिस्ट नेम कॉल्ड पैब्लो पिकासो पैब्लो पिकासो एक बार एक रेस्टोरेंट में बैठे थे और एक लेडी ने उनको आइडेंटिफाई किया कि ही इज अ वर्ल्ड फेमस पेंटर पैब्लो पिकासो लेट मी गो एंड आस्क फॉर एन ऑटोग्राफ एंड ही द लेडी रीच्ड आउट ऑन टू हर हिज टेबल एंड शी सेड दैट हे पैब्लो आई नो यू कैन यू ड्रॉ समथिंग फॉर मी ही जस्ट टुक दैट पेपर नैपकिन और उन्होंने ना उसके ऊपर 30 सेकंड में पेंटिंग ड्रा करके दे दी उनको और उनको बोला लेडी this is a painting I drew it for you and this is worth rupees 50 lakh and lady was so shocked कि 30 सेकंड की ड्राइंग 50 lakh rupees it's not possible he went on to door some shops and she found out that actually when like she told to the owner that hey this is a painting drawn by the Pablo Picasso it is actually worth rupees 50 lakhs and everybody so shocked ki, seriously this is of 50 lakh rupees and then she started searching Pablo that where he lives and all some of the reasons she found out that there is an exhibition where Pablo is there she reached out to him and asked hey you remember I am that lady who asked you for a help and you drew this painting for me and she and he said that yes I remember and she said that yes this is 50 lakh rupees painting I want to know how you did that means 30 सेकंड की पेंटिंग की कॉस्ट 50 लाख रुपीस कैसे हो सकती है and the best part was Pablo Picasso replied that lady what you are able to see is the reflection of my 30 years hard work. I have stroked these things so many times that now I can do these wonders in 30 seconds. So it's all about the practice. And today, what I all you want to know is the perfect art of balance. So, passion and profession, I guess if you have this blend with you, nobody can defeat you. And what best it can be that to learn from the experts who have actually done this. So today I have that one of those guests who are gonna talk about that how the technology and the passion, if get joined together, you can learn the perfect art of balance. And you, if you are a technological expert, and if you are a student, and if you want to learn, this is actually for you. I'm gonna invite that gentleman. He's my colleague, he's my friend, he's my mentor, he's my leader, Mr. Sarabjit, who has like 20 years of experience in the industry working on different technologies like cloud, DevOps, middleware. And I guess I'm very short to explain about him. Let's invite him and we'll ask him that how he has learned this perfect art of balance. Hey Sarab sir, how are you? Welcome.
I'm
And
I'm
in my
doing good.
fashion, cheers.
And cheers with Gaurav.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Good.
Hello, sir. Nice to
Hello.
have you, sir.
Same here.
Yeah. So I was just discussing that, sir. I see you as a perfect, the person who knows how to balance the passion and profession all together. So how Mr. Sarabjit learned this perfect art of balancing the passion and profession all together.
First of all, you find me as a perfect example. Maybe you know me less, so you don't know me well. I can say that. But whatever, on the passion and the profession, uh, 20 plus years in the industry, technologist, and then in the school time, I used to write.
Okay.
So I used to do poetry, but then, like all of us, there are a phase of life where you have to earn your bread. So some of the things were latent in your mind कि जो पीछे रह गई,
Hmm.
आपने नहीं किया. फिर there's a moment which came in and I felt I should do that.
Hmm.
And that's where my love for poetry, my love for music,
Hmm.
and now I've started balancing them in a
Hmm.
manner where I'm able to justify both. और
Hmm.
मुझे ये लगता है कि जो अपने पैशन पे काम करता है, somebody who works on his passion, उसका प्रोफेशन भी अच्छा होता है. So
Hmm.
if you're good in your passion, you're happy, and when you're happy, you work well in your profession also.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. So I think if I have to be professionally good, I have to be passionately also good. So it's
Yes.
all good together. That's my take on it.
That sounds absolutely correct. Love your profession and everything will fall in place for you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Sarab sir, I was always curious to know. I know you from like months, I should say, and I always was curious to know were you were also the studious student, right, since the childhood, or just like me, who was always the notorious one?
See, I a very good question. So, I did my schooling from GHPS India Gate, okay, which is in Delhi. And
Okay.
so in my schooling, I used to be into a lot of extracurricular,
Hmm.
debating,
Hmm.
dramatics. That were like two main things. So I would be in debates, dramatics, representing my house. और आप मानोगे नहीं कि मतलब till 12th my one of the teachers said कि सरबजीत एक प्ले हो रहा है, आजा.
Hmm.
मैंने कहा मैडम बोर्ड्स हैं, मुझे पढ़ने दो, मेरा कुछ नहीं होना. So but so I did that. And so to your good question, was average. And because a lot of other interests like extracurricular. So not the top guy, वो नहीं था हमारा. So I was average, and then I went on to do my engineering from RV College. Lucky
Okay.
to have that. So to your question, school time, lot of activities besides these things, and
Mhm.
I was always there. मतलब debate होना है तो मेरे को जाना ही है.
So you have always found the love for poetry and this music all around you since the childhood, right?
Yeah, so writing was, I knew that I could write. मतलब जब मैं स्कूल में था तो वो था ना starting में okay, I'll put this.
Mhm,
There was a very beautiful incident. I was
mhm,
around ninth or 10th,
mhm,
and there was a free period, and the class teacher just asked everybody and sing something. So
mhm.
there was this girl who just stood up, and
Okay.
she sang this. तुम इतना जो मुस्कुरा रहे हो, क्या
Mhm.
गम है जिसको भुला रहे हो. A
Ah.
very beautiful ghazal by Jagjit Singh. I think it's Earth,
Mhm,
and I loved it. I just loved it. So that was like the first brush with a gentleman like Jagjit Singh, a thing like poetry, and मैं तो ये कहता हूँ कि मतलब my generation, has grown up with Jagjit Singh. A lot of us,
yes.
lot of us
Yes.
have grown up with Jagjit Singh. और and Reader Digest. अगर देखा जाए तो
Yes.
there's a beautiful book which used to be, you आप स्कूल से वापस आए हो तो Reader Digest सब्सक्राइब कर रखी है, वो आ जाती है. So
Mhm.
these are the two things which you grow up with. And from
Yes.
there, once I started listening to Jagjit Singh, तो मुझे लगा यार, so I've started having a taste of good poetry, ghazals, and then I started writing myself. So it was like initial ninth, 10th, all that stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Sarab sir, I guess Suraj and Supratim from our live watching audience, they have just put it down a good vibes. And I'm so thankful. And so I am feeling that it is a so good vibes to have you over here. And why not to listen some of your writing? And then we can take this thing ahead. कुछ
Okay.
आपकी राइटिंग
हाँ.
से कुछ हो जाए सर. हाँ जी सर.
अरे यार, मतलब शायर को क्या चाहिए? Audience, मजा.
इरशाद.
Okay. So, to all my friends here, thank you so much. If you're liking it as good vibes, God bless you. I have my channel, which my good friend Gaurav, he has shared with
Yes.
all of you. So, a lot of my poetry is there, and I'm growing this up. I'm just gonna put more. I cross my fingers. I pray to God. So, I'll just put one which I have. जो एक मैंने उसमें बनाई भी है. मैं आपको वो दिखाता हूँ, एक सुनाता हूँ.
Sure, sir.
Let me just take it out. Just give me a moment.
And also, guys, like if you have any question that you want me to ask Sarab sir, please feel free to put down in the comments. And during the session, one or the other, we will try to ask Sarab sir whenever we find some time, and your question will be like pop up on the screen. So please feel free to put that down in your comment section. Yes, Sarab
Yeah,
sir. Irshad.
absolutely, absolutely. So Gaurav is a great guy. He's gonna take all your
Nothing like
questions.
that,
He's a
sir.
fabulous guy, and so we'll have him to ask us. So this is
Yes.
a poem which I wrote. This is called "मेरे हिस्से का."
Okay.
This is on my YouTube channel, guys. जो सुन रहे हैं, प्लीज उसको वहां जाके भी देखना. उसका वीडियो भी बना हुआ है, और उसको आगे भी करना. मैं कोई दलजीत दोसांझ नहीं हूं जिसके पास मिलियन फॉलोअर्स हैं. मैं बड़ा सिंपल सा आदमी हूँ. So मेरे लिए 1000 is 1 million. ठीक है? Okay,
Yes.
guys. So here you go. मेरे हिस्से का वो अकेलापन, मेरे हिस्से के वो सवाल, यूं ही तो ना आते होंगे, कुछ तो मुझे सिखाते होंगे. मेरे हिस्से की वो तलाश, मेरे हिस्से की वो खामोशी, यूं ही तो ना उलझाते होंगे, कुछ तो मुझे सिखाते होंगे.
Wow.
मेरे हिस्से की वो हार, मेरे हिस्से के वो सपने यूं ही तो ना आते होंगे, कुछ तो मुझे सिखाते होंगे।
कुछ तो मुझे सिखाते होंगे।
मेरे हिस्से की वो चोट, मेरे हिस्से के वो धोखे, यूं ही तो ना मुझे घबराते होंगे, कुछ तो मुझे सिखाते होंगे।
होंगे।
So this is one of my poetry.
वाह,
इसकी बैलेंस आप
absolutely,
please go to my channel and you can see.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, Sarab sir. As always, it's a pleasure to hear these words right from your heart, and we can connect it to all. And guys, for everyone, you can always find the Sarab sir's channel link in the description. Please go, do like, share, and subscribe, and also just comment in the section that you have watched our channel video. Thoda like Cheers with Gaurav. Do go there and comment out so that Sarab sir also get to notified that yes, you have come via this channel. Okay, wonderful. We'll keep on hearing Sarab sir's poetry in between. Thank you so much,
Cheers
sir,
with
for
God.
reading
And we
out.
keep
Cheers.
saying cheers
And
with God.
Sarab in OP, guys. And please Sarab in OP so that Sarab sir get to know that you like that poetry. And we will try to bring some more music out of him during this session for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes. Okay, so please Sarab into OP ho jaye, guys, so that we can request him after a few minutes. We will try to sing along with him his own composed song as well. Okay, so coming back to the question, sir, how did you find interest in this technology? Means talking about cloud or middleware or the open source world. How did you found out this love for the technology?
Okay, very
Yes.
good question. So I'll take you to a story. Okay.
Yeah, please.
So I did my engineering in electronics, and then I joined the industry. I joined in a shop floor which was creating transformers and tuners.
Mm-hmm.
And like any BE who comes out, उसको लगता है कि मेरे को MBA करनी है, ठीक है?
Mm-hmm.
उसको लगता है मुझे ना कुछ करना है आगे, बिकॉज मुझे पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन करनी है। तो मेरे को लगा कि सो आई स्टार्टेड अप्लाइंग फॉर माय सेकंड जॉब। तो मुझे समझ आ गया कि सेकंड जॉब मिलेगी नहीं,
Mm-hmm.
एंड दिस इज अराउंड गुड 20 years plus years back. तो आई डिड माय MBA. I did my
Okay.
MBA from IMT Ghaziabad. So college
Mm-hmm.
was RC Bangalore and MBA was IMT Ghaziabad.
Mm-hmm.
तो मुझे उस समय ना एक इंक्लिनेशन हुई कि यार सर अब तो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स का है, बट अब ना इंडस्ट्री ना it's going towards IT, and you should shift to IT. So I did my MBA in IT, shifted
Mm-hmm.
into these technologies, software technologies, and we are all very blessed. All the people in IT, we are very blessed and beautiful that India reformed and the services sector grew, and we had a lot of IT companies come in, and I thank God for it. That whatever we made in our life, it's all beautiful due to this very beautiful technology called the software industry. Very good industry called software industry. So I did that. Then I joined my stuff, and I started my career as a developer. Into
Mm-hmm.
Lotus Notes was my technologies.
Okay.
Went on to become a WebSphere guy, which was in IBM. So I've done two
Mm-hmm.
stints with IBM, total of 6 years. I've done a stint with HCL, which is 3 years. Then I've done 3 years with Siemens Information, 6 years with beautiful Oracle, and now I'm here with Red Hat for around 2 years now. An excellent org to work with. So the journey, God had to take me from the developer to Lotus Notes to WebSphere. Some things are, everybody gets his share of stuff from that almighty. So he shifted me to WebSphere, WebSphere to architect, architect to cloud technologies. Oracle was very critical for me to shift into Oracle Cloud, because this was around 7-8 years back, when India, as a country, has now started embracing cloud very, very strategically. So if somebody is in IT industry, he has to be in cloud, because cloud is the future. We all know what wonders AWS has done. We all understand what wonders Azure has done, or whatever IBM is bringing into the cloud. We know all these large orgs which are doing, and it was logical for us, some of us, to adopt cloud. And I'm fortunate that my last 10-15 years, or rather last 10 years, have been very
Mhm.
focused around cloud, and I count it as my blessing. Yeah.
Awesome. Sir, relating to that part, now every single individual in these days are getting exactly these vibes. Means if I see in 20 years back in 2000, have you ever thought of that cloud will be so loud, or I should say, the AI and ML will be into the trend? Because when I interact with the students in these days, everybody is having this similar thought that AI, ML, or the blockchain, or all these technologies will be the future.
You know
So,
when
what
when
was your
Uber
reaction in this?
you know
Yes.
when Uber came in, I want
Yeah.
to put this question back to people.
Hmm.
When Uber came in, did anybody think of that the local person who's having his shed and 5 cars, and you're calling him to go to the airport, would
Yes.
be a history from 3 years from now? Nobody, right? When
Yes.
a smartphone with a touch came in, all of us, the Nokia guys, we were thinking, ये ठीक है यार, हम hybrid ले लेंगे, उसमें keys भी हो और आधे में touch भी हो. We were like, all that
Yes.
stuff. So so the world has become very unpredictable. It's like there's a term for it, which is like, I'm forgetting the term, which is like volatile and not predictable, and whatever. There's the 4 words which they call about it.
Hmm.
So one thing is very sure, which is a rule now of the world, that you cannot predict anything. First of all,
Yes.
let's not, nobody can say I know what's going to happen 10 years from now, because
Yes.
technology is so far. Human race has done so wonders. They have done such innovations, such beautiful things, that they are compounding. So
Hmm.
if we were collecting data, like, there is a thing that, whatever data we have collected in the last 50 years, and in the last 2 years, if you compare it, it's almost equivalent. So the
Almost
rapid
equal.
pace of the way the data is getting collected, the rapid pace in which, yeah, other technologies are pervading into our life, and these algorithms are maturing. What is AI ML? But those algorithms which are there, the compute capacities which are increasing to process these algorithms. So
Yes.
to your question, that did I think that this will become so much? No, it is a person just needs to smell what is happening in the world. And to my good friends on the call, that one should be open, that what's happening around, one should
Hmm.
just hear it. It may not sound very loud, but there are signals which are coming, and one just
Yes.
needs to pick them up. So if I embrace cloud, and I felt that, okay, like, I was doing my electronics, and I felt MBA, and within MBA people were doing marketing, people were doing finance, but I felt, no, the world is going to be
Hmm.
computers. So I took
Hmm.
MBA systems. So that was very conscious. And in MBA system, around 2024, 5 years back, you would never have people fill up the class. Now, if you go, everybody says, कौन सी branch लेनी है? Soft computer लेनी है. आप कहते हैं, आप उनको 20 साल
Yes.
पहले लेके जाओ, आपको क्लास नहीं भरती थी. So it is just
Hmm.
that, one needs to just kind of get the smell where the world is moving. And that
True.
smell, you need to have your ears and nose open in that sense. Yeah.
Absolutely. I guess there is a very good question in the comment from one of our friend called Anand. He is asking, sir, any tips for people who are starting their journey in cloud? What's your
Yeah.
take on that, sir?
First of all, if you're starting your journey in cloud, uh, great question, Anand. One, you should, go deeper and pick up. It's like, you pick up that, okay, you're gonna work on, what platforms. If suppose I work on Red Hat technologies, so I know Red Hat is going to go next into these path, then 3 years from there. So it's become easier for students now. If somebody is picking up AWS, or somebody is picking up Azure, these are all very nice. It's a very nice time to be in technology. Go deeper, have a habit of always learning, have a habit of, kind of, uh, uh, patronizing that, okay, I'm gonna look at Red Hat events, I'm gonna look at Azure events, whatever you are looking at. So go deeper, make a connect, make a long-term connect, and grow with those. So my if I sum up, go deeper into these, work on your certifications. There's nothing better. So if you're saying, I'm going to start, Anand says, I'm going to start on cloud, fantastic, Anand. You're going to do that, learn well, test yourself out. That how many, you've done a certification. Patronize that technology. Go understand their forums,
Yes.
go to their these things. So make a relationship that I'm going to go deeper. And then these are all journey based technologies which are going, you don't need to understand Gartner. If you just know the way Red Hat is creating its products, it has all the vision of what the consultants are also talking. So that's my tip for you, Anand. And you have a very good example in Gaurav. How many certifications Gaurav has done.
Nothing
Gaurav,
like that, sir. That is
ये बताओ कितनी है?
uh, around 26, 28 हो गए हैं, sir, at this
गौरव
point of
कम
time.
नहीं है,
Yeah.
थोड़ी कम नहीं है
नहीं
गौरव?
सर, मतलब I agree to your point that
हाँ,
I do certification to test that topic. I don't do certificate to show to anyone that I know this. I test myself first, that whether if somebody asks me how I can brush up. So you just rightly mentioned that patronizing the thing and going deeper into that technology is more important.
yeah,
So I don't focus on the certification that I have to show to someone that, hey, I'm the only one, or hey, I have done this. No. First of all, I should learn the technologies, get deep into that, and then to test the skills that as per the industry needs. Okay, this is something which is equally important as well. So that's how I do, and I know that you have already done a lot. So yeah, but I'll take that part side. But there is a very so like a thing which is going on around that pandemic COVID, and I guess one of my friend has already put it down this question, and I was about to ask you that what is your take on this, as Supratim has asked that what do you suggest how to get job in this pandemic. And I would say how you are going to say to the students that whether we should be worried about getting the jobs or what the thing that they should focus on.
okay. Okay, pandemic, right? A very new normal, which is
Yes.
there. It's a tough time for
Mhm.
sure. I think it's jeopardized a lot of plans for people. Where people were, a lot of companies which were going to the campus to hire, or they were, kind of doing walk-ins. Now that's not possible, and those challenges are absolutely there. Now, again, Supratim, I always believe that if you're good, you don't need to worry. Pandemic, no pandemic, I just don't think you need to worry. You need to be very clear that you need to work hard. You need to have certain mentors who can guide you. So if you're struggling, I think, what first of all, hats off to you to put this question. This is a beautiful question you're inviting me to answer. So first, have some mentors to constantly talk to. B, go deeper into your subject. Differentiate yourself. So differentiation, certification is a fantastic way to differentiate yourself. Because when I get a resume and I find somebody who's certified on a technology plus BE and somebody who's not certified, you get that weightage. And keep an open mind. I think a discount this year. Don't worry about this year. To be honest, it's fine. So,
Absolutely
but I
correct.
still stress to the first three. Go deeper into your subjects. Uh, Pandemic is also an opportunity to skill yourself well, and it's become so nice. The Black Friday Udemy sale. You could not just buy technology, you should differentiate. Now the question is, how do you differentiate? Let me expand this. So one is certification, the other is getting skills beyond technology. Now when you say beyond technologies, how well do you speak, how do you present yourself, how does your resume look like, how does your, so work on those areas as well. So work on yourself, because pandemic is making you, so you can buy a lot of courses on Udemy, understand the communication part of it, understanding the comprehension part of it, understanding other skills which will differentiate you. So it's the time of creating those differentiations. During this pandemic, it is giving you time, use it well.
Absolutely correct. And I personally love that discount part. कोई बात नहीं यार, एक साल डिस्काउंट में छोड़ देते, कोई
Yeah,
दिक्कत नहीं है.
yeah,
And that's
yeah,
what your attitude should be, Supratim. I
yes,
guess I totally agree to your thoughts, sir.
yeah,
Uh, so I have a little surprise for you, sir. So
yeah.
basically, I promise to each and every single student of mine that whenever I got a chance to be with an expert like you, I'm gonna give them a chance to be here and interact live with you. So today I have also invited one of my friend to have his queries resolved, or he gets a chance to be one on one. And similar thing, I promise to everyone that whenever I'm gonna do the sessions, I'll try to invite one of among you to interact with you or to with me live, so that they don't see that okay, something is scripted going on and we are chatting around. So I am going to invite one of my good friend to our stream, and let's see what he has found out. So Harsh, welcome you, buddy. You're on mute, Harsh, please. Okay, there
Hello,
we
sir.
are.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Harsh.
So, sir, I would like to ask a few questions.
Please.
Uh, First question is, sir, how do you maintain a balance between your passion and your profession? Because one side you are a principal solution architect at Red Hat, and other side you are reciting poem and also singing song. So, how do you maintain a balance between passion and profession?
So,
You
good
steal
one.
that question from me. And even just to his questions, sir, let me add there are few questions who have put it across. Like one of our good friend Ekta has put it this question, sir: how your passion helped your maintain to mental health during this pandemic? And I guess similar thing, Shivani has put it this question: hello, sir, which things motivate you to maintain your passion in the profession life? Sir, I guess we all want to hear that how you maintain these things. Yes.
Okay. Very good question, Harsh, and thanks so much, Ekta, for also putting the same kind of stuff. So, I think it's you know, I there are certain promises which you make to yourself in life, right? That I love to do poetry and I love to sing. तो मुझे मेरी बकेट लिस्ट में था मुझे गाना है और मेरे को ना पोएम्स बनानी है. तो मैंने क्या किया, और कुछ चांस की भी बात होती है, एक 3-4 साल पहले मैंने एक थिएटर वर्कशॉप की. So I'm very fond of theatre. So I learned theatre, and which was a 6-day workshop. और उसमें मुझे एक दोस्त मिला, उसका नाम है जय, और जय काम करता है बेक्टल में. और जय वेंट ऑन टू लर्न वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग. तो एक दिन हम बैठे हुए थे और हम सागर रत्ना में ना सैटरडे कभी कभी ना मिलते का ब्रेकफास्ट टुगेदर, मैं और जय. चले यार जय, खाना खाते हैं, ब्रेकफास्ट करते हैं. सो वी आर हैविंग अ ब्रेकफास्ट टुगेदर. मैंने उसको एक पोएम सुनाई, तो उसने मुझे बोला कि सरब यार ये तो ठीक है, तो इसको रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. मैंने कहा ठीक है यार. सो द यूट्यूब पार्ट स्टार्टेड देयर. सेकेंड, हाउ डू नाउ दैट आई टेस्टेड दिस, तो मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा. मैंने कहा वाह यार, सबको भेजो. और सब बोलते हैं यार बड़ा अच्छा किया, बड़ा अच्छा किया. मेरा बड़ा दिन बन जाता है, मेरे 2 दिन तो बड़े अच्छे निकल जाते हैं, राइट? तो देन आई स्टार्टेड कि यार इसमें बड़ा एक कुछ अच्छा करूँ ना. आपको भी वो लगता है, जैसे गौरव है, अब गौरव ये चैनल चलाता है, तो गौरव का 2 दिन तो इसी में चलता होगा. अरे यार अरे यार बढ़िया है ना. तो अब क्या है ना कि मेरे को भी हो गया. तो अब गौरव क्या है ना कि गौरव को अगर आप पूछोगे ना, तो मैं गौरव के बिहाफ पे आंसर करता हूँ. गौरव क्या करता होगा, जैसे अब इससे में 2 से 3 गौरव इज डूइंग दिस. अब ये 2 से 3 कुछ और भी कर सकता था गौरव, बट ये प्रायोरिटी वाली बात है. तो फिर मुझे लगा कि यार अब मुझे अपनी लाइफ को प्रायोरिटी देनी है. तो अब मैंने अपना जो बाकी का क्लटर है ना, बिकॉज आई हैव 2 किड्स, लेट यू नो गाइस, एंड वन ऑफ देम इज ग्रोन अप, and there's another hero, he's 11, and the girl is bigger. And now तो मैंने क्या किया, मिनिमलिस्ट बनना शुरू किया कि थोड़ी थोड़ी चीजें मैं अपनी बाकी कम करूं, क्लटर कम करूं और इस पे तवज्जो दूं. और दिस इज हाउ, सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट प्रायोरिटाइजिंग. सो टाइम वही है. तो अगर हम ये नहीं कर रहे हो तो मैं क्या कर रहा होता अभी, मतलब I think we all have time at our disposal. It is just the way we use it. That's it. Nothing more. मैंने कुछ rocket नहीं किया, and I have a lot to learn and lot to improve. So I will put it in all my humbleness that it's just that. And to a very good point to एकता के pandemic में ये जो speaker आप देख रहे हैं ना सुंदर सा, ये जो आप देख रहे हो ये सब मैंने इसलिए खरीदा, ये मैंने पहले नहीं खरीदा था. So there was a very good question again, Anuva. In
Yes, I know.
pandemic, somewhere
Hi.
I got an idea to buy a home studio. पता नहीं कहाँ से thought आई, और मैंने ये 3-4 महीने एक होम स्टूडियो में इन्वेस्ट किया. उससे पहले मेरा फ्रेंड मेरे वीडियो शूट करता था, जो मैं पोएम बोलता था तो वो करता था. अब वो बेचारा भी मेरे से मिल नहीं सकता बिकॉज पेंडेमिक सारा लॉकडाउन हो गया. मैंने ये खरीद लिया होम स्टूडियो. तो पेंडेमिक एक्चुअली हेल्प्ड इट. फिर मैंने उस पे होम स्टूडियो में काम करना शुरू किया. यूडेमी से एक कोर्स लिया. तो आई बॉट अ कोर्स फ्रॉम यूडेमी, स्टार्टेड लर्निंग, स्टार्टेड डूइंग इट. नाउ कमिंग बैक टू द क्वेश्चन, नाउ ऑन अ वीकेंड, अभी मैंने पीछे हॉलीडेज भी ली थी, जस्ट टू लेट यू नो, आई टुक अ week and a half of holiday in my office. Typically when we have a holiday we go out. अब हम जा नहीं सकते, तो वो जो पूरे 8 दिन थे मैंने सिर्फ म्यूजिक बनाया, कुछ नहीं किया. और एंड उसमें मैंने ये अपना एक पहला पंजाबी गाना बनाया विच इज टूटे मैं, विच इज देयर. एंड उससे पहले मैंने 1 महीने पहले अपना इंग्लिश बनाया था, एंड अनदर वन व्हिच आई एम मेकिंग. सो टू सम अप, इट्स ऑल अबाउट प्रायोरिटाइजिंग, keeping life simple, and getting a kick from whatever you do, and somebody says बहुत अच्छा तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. These are the 3 things. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome, sir. I totally agree, and I can correlate because when I decided to prioritize, it makes actually my life simpler. And I can correlate. Matlab, I am not that much occupied because you are totally occupied in the calls, but still I have a bit lesser than you. Hope Amita ma'am is not listening, but yeah, just talking about that part. Yes, the prioritizing definitely helps.
Yeah.
Anything, Harsh? Yes.
सर वन थिंग लाइक आपकी एक पोएम है, उसका टाइटल है किन्ना सौखा सी, मतलब हाउ इजी इट इज. सो सर आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क लाइक हाउ इट इज इजी टू overcome failure or to deal with failure. Like we have failure, the students mostly face lots of failure in their learnings or in their career or whatever. So what is the way to manage that failure?
I
guess
think
a similar question I have. Sorry, sir, to interrupt in between. Abhineet has put in a question. नहीं sir. Abhineet ने भी एक similar question put किया है. Have you ever find yourself in a self-doubt kind of a situation, and how do you overcome that? So I guess this would be a very perfect plan for answer to Abhineet's question and also to Harsh as well.
देखो, very good point, Abhijit. I think we all our lives are sine curves, right? It goes up, then we go down, then goes up, then goes down, right? It's like a share market goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. But when it is down, what helps you is the faith that it's going to come up, and to realize that if it is going down, it's natural. So as long as you feel that's there. I think we all it's everybody's life is a story. I have mine, yours is there, and it may be an age difference, and you guys are beautiful guys, and I'm so proud that you're here together, and then it shows that how committed you are towards your own self. So I have always felt like that poem of mine, मेरे हिस्से का वो अकेलापन, मेरे हिस्से के वो सवाल, यूं ही तो ना आते होंगे, कुछ तो मुझे सिखाते होंगे. I think if we just, I believed it, and all can add up because everybody's life has a lessons. So I have always believed that whatever is happening, that is that moment, and in that moment I might feel that it is bad, but God has a larger plan. So you trust the God's plan, and you say that it's happening for a reason. And I'm not judged now. I will judge this moment after 6 months. And after 6 months, when you look at the same moment, you will find, wow, it was meant to be like that. I'll give you an example here. Let me put a very beautiful stuff here. मेरा ना ये मैक है, ठीक है, मैं मैक पे हूँ इस समय. एक बार मेरा ना लैपटॉप अराउंड 3 महीने पहले क्रैश कर गया. मैंने ये स्टूडियो खरीदा था, उसका सॉफ्टवेयर डाला और 1 महीने काम किया और मेरा वो क्रैश कर गया. मैंने कहा ओ माय गॉड. एक तो मैंने नया लिया, ये लगा, ये क्रैश कर गया, इसका बैकअप नहीं है. मैं गया मैक वालों के पास, मैंने कहा जी इसको ठीक करो. वो कहते हैं ना पूरा रिफॉर्मेट होगा. मैं कहा ये भी गया. अब भाई सरबजीत तू तो गया, क्योंकि तूने मेहनत करके इसको सेटअप किया, यूडेमी पे कोर्स किया, तूने ये किया. मैं चले यार ठीक है. आई केम बैक. फिर मैंने मैक के ऊपर इसको दोबारा लगाना शुरू किया. तब इसका इन्होंने अपग्रेड कर दिया था वर्जन. दे हैड अपग्रेडेड टू कैटलीना. अब कैटलीना में क्या हुआ कि ये इसका सॉफ्टवेयर उस पर कंपैटिबल नहीं. ओ माय गॉड. मैंने कहा ले, एक तो वो आसमान से टपके खजूर में अटके वाली बात हो गई कि ये भी गया और यहाँ पे भी गया. Now I felt very bad and I was like thinking यार क्या है यार, ये तो गड़बड़ी हो गई. मतलब एक तो वो उड़ा, दूसरा इन लोगों ने जो अपना सॉफ्टवेयर था वो नहीं अपडेट कर रखा कैटलीना के लिए. Then I started using GarageBand, जो इसमें फ्री आता है. आप मानोगे, I realized कि गॉड ने उसको जानबूझ के तोड़ा. और मैंने जो 2 गाने बनाए GarageBand पे बनाए और मुझे इतना अच्छा लग रहा है GarageBand, तो वो ना टूटता ना GarageBand आता. So it is a very, it may look like a very stupid example, but in life also, if you just fall back, some things happen. If you feel very low, अब 6 महीने बाद देखना उसको, साल बाद अब बोले नहीं यार वो ठीक था,
वो ठीक था.
हाँ. So this is what keeps me motivated. A short answer, yeah. A long answer.
No, not at all, sir. And this reminds me one thought which I was like during this pandemic, I have found myself loved and attached to the Mahabharat. और है ना, मुझे ऐसे ऐसे जब आपने बोला ना, मुझे याद आता है कि भगवान कृष्ण को भी एक टाइम पे रणछोड़ कह दिया था. काल्यावन नाम का एक राक्षस था जो उनके पीछे पड़ा हुआ था. उनको भगवान को भी उसने बोल दिया कि तू रणछोड़ है. उन्होंने भी हंस के एक्सेप्ट कर लिया. और सेम सिचुएशन होती है जब वो महाभारत में अर्जुन के सारथी होते हैं और कर्ण अर्जुन को युद्ध के लिए आह्वान देता है कि भाई आप मुझसे युद्ध कर. कृष्ण उसको वहां से ले जाते हैं और कृष्ण उसको बड़े प्यार से कहते हैं कि रणछोड़ को अगर अपना सारथी बनाओगे तो यही होगा. But eventually, after a time, they realized that that was the moment. It was defined so that at that time, Karan loses his study, and at that time, Arun can shot that arrow to him. So you absolutely said it right that whatever thing happens for a good. You have to keep patience. That's all. भगवान को रणछोड़ कह दिया तो हम तो चीज ही क्या है. सीधी सी बात है. So absolutely loved your part, sir. That something happens for a good. You have to just trust yourself. Yeah. Awesome. There is a very good question, sir, which even I was supposed to ask, but Rudra has put it that part that, hello, sir, I have a question that like everyone has some motivational source or a person in their life. Who was your motivational source?
Okay, very good point. I think sometimes life, we all see, we all have to earn our bread, right? We all have to. So most of us are from middle class families, and so one was life is a motivation that you have to live, right? You have to work hard. So one is that as a driver, and you have to do something good. वो एक inherent nature हो जाती है, and God blesses you that we are in the IT industry and all that stuff, and it just goes in. So what motivates me professionally, I feel that, so I'll take it in 2 parts, personally and professionally. Professionally, it's, there are some thrills which you have. I love to connect with customers. I love to speak. So, when I'm putting myself in front of the customers and I'm talking to them, तो मुझे लगता है, that's very motivational for me when I get a thrill out of it. and I'm able to solve some problem for them, or I'm able to build their trust, and I'm able to do something nice for them. So that itself. Second is my growth, that how am I growing, as in an organization. So having that own personal motivational traits. So these are two things which help me. The thrill part of it. So if I sum up my thrill part, that what I like to do, and I like to talk to the customers, and I'm very happy when they are very happy and they acknowledge that, Sarab, this has helped us out, or oh, it's very clear, and oh, we've got a deal, because I'm in pre-sales for the last 15 years, and I mean, we get this thrill of a deal being won or a project being won. So that keeps me very motivational. The wins keep me very motivational. My career growth, which is internal to me, makes me motivational. And my talking to my customers and having them happy, that keeps me motivational on the professional side. Personal side, जो मैंने भी बताया था, जब मैं भेज देता हूँ लिंक, तो लोग कहते हैं बड़ा अच्छा किया था, ताली मारते हैं, मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. So that's something which keeps me happy, where I'm able to put something as a poem, and people are able to relate to it, and I feel it brings a delight, and it brings me on a high, keeps me on a high, that I did something good, and so that's all. Yeah, nothing more. I think simple, and maybe I've grown with certain people in my life who have been very positive, and things have rubbed on me from that perspective as well. So it's good to be in the company of Gaurav. So what I'm trying to say is be good to be in the company of Gaurav. People like Gaurav. Yeah. So cheers with Gaurav again.
No, sir, I am blessed to have all these people in my life so that they keep on motivating me to do something good, and they actually extract all the positivity out of me. Nothing else than that. It's nothing like me. As you rightly mentioned, that it's all the people surrounded you to whom you get rubbed, and eventually that this thing come out. This
Yeah.
smile is perfect reflection of my work that I do for all them, because to see that smile on their face, that's all. If I'm like this, तो सर सामने वाला कैसे मुस्कुराएगा? You have to keep smile to see somebody smile यार. That's a
Very
very simple thought. That what I also love. आप अच्छा बोलोगे तो सामने वाला अच्छा बोलेगा ना. अब मैं तू-ता करूँगा तो सामने वाला भी तू-ता ही करेगा. आप उसको प्यार से नमन करोगे, और यही मेरे ख्याल से हर एक रिलीजन हमें सिखाता है. एंड आई पर्सनली लव, एंड I just want to share one feeling that whenever you go to Gurudwara and हम लोग लंगर चखने जाते हैं, why we always say it like this, because to grab something you have to bow down, and that's what make you humble. And I believe same thing for whole of my life, and that what my dad taught me, that what my mom taught me, and that what I have realized. If you are always into like seeking something, anybody can bless you with all the things, and that what I am getting it from you, sir, and from the Harsh, or for every individual who is watching this session.
I tell you one thing.
Yes.
Just to add up, so I'm not giving you anything. Let me honestly tell you,
No,
it's
no.
all a two-way street. It's I also get. So whenever you do something for somebody, you also get. Yeah, as you rightly said, give a smile, you get a smile back. So I'm here,
Yes.
I'm sharing. Okay, I'm sharing, and I'm sure if I put Harsh in my place, and I become Harsh for that moment, and I talk to Harsh, Harsh would have so many beautiful stories to share. He may be
Yes.
21 years
Agree.
old, but everybody's life is a story, and everybody has something to
Yes.
teach.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. Harsh, anything you would like to ask more to Sarab sir?
Uh, Sir, one question from a little technical side. So, how we should plan our career to move from engineer to architect? Like, what routine we should follow to move from engineer
Amazing
to
question.
architect?
Amazing question. I've not seen this beautiful question before from anybody. Very good question, Harsh. So I'll tell you this. $1 million question. Okay. See, there are I feel that when I started my journey, Harsh, I was a developer. Okay. So I first started on a shop floor, 2 years on a company which was doing transformers and tuners, and then I shifted gears and became a Lotus Notes guy. I went on to work there. Then God took me to IBM. So I did around 4 years on Lotus Notes developer. Went on to IBM, worked on WebSphere. Then from WebSphere, I was a product specialist again. Then after 8 or 9 years, I went back to so I did 3 years with IBM in WebSphere as a technology integration technology, sorry. And then from there, I went to another company, came back to IBM again, and then I became an architect. So what I'm trying to put in is, don't become architect. You can't become architect in 3 years. You can't become architect in 5 years. First, as Harsh, you should be a developer. Put yourself in the grind of developing. Then from development, you should start understanding some technology. So what are the important technologies for an architect? Number one, integration. Very important technology for an architect. Number two, security. Very, very important technology for architect. Number three, you need to understand database, the OLTPs of the world and analytics of the world. So there are some foundational stuff. So be a developer first. From development, do around 3-4 years. From development, start understanding the products. Then you go, okay, now I've understood this. So I was doing something in Java, or I was doing something in whatever .NET or whatever. Now I'm going to start understanding some of the integration products. You understand what bus works, how does connections happen. Then start understanding how security works. So next 3-4 years, understand these technologies. And then after 8 years, you think, अच्छा, अब मेरे को ये भी आ गया, मैं ये भी करता था, अब मैं architect बन सकता हूँ. And then start certifying yourself onto those technologies. That's my formula. I hope it helps you.
You're like combining most. It means architect is combining lots of roles.
Yes. And in the cloud space, nowadays it's very beautiful. अगर आप AWS के जाते हो तो उसका एक सर्टिफिकेशन है AWS सर्टिफाइड सोल्यूशन आर्किटेक्ट. इसी तरीके से आप IBM में जाते हो तो IBM सर्टिफाइड क्लाउड आर्किटेक्ट. इसी तरह आप Oracle में जाते हो, किसी में भी जाते हो, तो आप क्या देख रहे हो कि सबके आर्किटेक्चरल सर्टिफिकेशन भी है. बट माय पॉइंट इज, उसमें जंप करने से पहले कुछ फाउंडेशनल चीजें करो आप. तो उनके क्या बड़े सारे फाउंडेशनल क्वेश्चन वो भी हैं. तो IBM का इंटीग्रेशन एक स्ट्रीम है, रेड हैट इंटीग्रेशन एक स्ट्रीम है. आप उनके सर्टिफिकेशन भी देखो. तो आप पहले कुछ प्रोडक्ट सेट्स के सर्टिफिकेशन लो, उसके बाद फिर आप आर्किटेक्चर में आओ. मतलब दैट्स माय ग्रेजुअल पाथ ऑफ टेलिंग यू.
Yes. Absolutely agree. And I guess this is somewhere down the line. Anand, one of our friend who has joined, he has also asked that with this rapid increase in the multiple technologies, do you think that many people are skipping the core knowledge required, like development, and just directly jumping onto the different things? And I guess you take it rightly that what is the perfect man here?
Bang on.
Yes.
You're spot on, buddy. Spot on. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. So that's the thing, Harsh. I hope you personally liked what we were trying to do. And for others who are watching this session, guys, if you also want to be live with me and to all the next speakers to whom I'm going to invite for sharing their journey, do reach out to me. Just comment down below. I'll try to reach out to you directly. Or if you have a separate connect to my Telegram or to my Instagram or to my Twitter or to my LinkedIn, just reach out to me and we will try to bring you on as well.
Buy a mug. With a smiley face.
Yes,
Gaurav.
we are gonna make the cheers. Yes. So thank you so much, Harsh, for being here. Absolutely.
Thank you,
We'll
sir.
be in touch. Thank you so much. And Sarab sir, now I would like you to have I have a very small request for you.
Okay.
That we want to hear you live. We want to hear you live those musics that you have created, sir.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, अब
Sure.
मेरे पास देखो एक स्पीकर है. मैंने बोला मैं गाता हूँ तो ठीक है, मेरे को गाना
हाँ
पड़ेगा,
जी.
है ना?
Yes,
तो मेरे
sir.
पास ऑप्शन नहीं है. बट टू ऑल द फ्रेंड्स हु आर लाइव, मेरा चैनल जाके देखना, उसमें गाना लाइव भी, उसमें रिकॉर्डेड भी है. प्लीज उसको देखना, उसको सब्सक्राइब करना, उसको आगे फैलाना प्लीज. ये आपका काम है, ठीक है? देखो मैं आपके लिए लाइव गा रहा हूँ, राइट? So I repeat, I'm not Diljit Dosanjh. Maybe 1,000 is equal to 1 million. So for
Yes.
Sarabjit, 1,000 is 1 million. That's my unit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So this is a song which I wrote. इसकी स्टोरी ये है, ये मैंने अपने रेड हैट का एक ब्यूटीफुल इवेंट है, ओपन माइक. रेड हैट बहुत प्यारे प्यारे इवेंट्स करता है. तो उसमें एक ओपन माइक था पेंडेमिक के टाइम पे, तो मुझे लगा चलो यार इसमें देते हैं. और open mic was part of the Red Hat week. You know, we have 1 week which is a Red Hat week. Very nice event, beautiful. और इस बार ये वर्चुअल हुआ, तो मैंने अपना गाना उसमें सबमिट किया, वो सेलेक्ट हुआ. उसके बाद वो एपैक में सिलेक्ट हुआ. उसके बाद फिर मैंने इसको ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड के ऑडियंस में गाया. तो ये गाना था. इस गाने को आई रोट, आई मेड द म्यूजिक ऑन गराज बैंड एंड मैंने इसको गाया. और इसका बहुत प्यारा सा वीडियो मेरी डॉटर ने बनाया. हर नेम इज सहज. और इसके अंदर जो भी आप लाइनें नीचे देख रहे हो, अगर आप जब जाके देखोगे मेरे चैनल पे, तो दिस इज द ब्यूटिफिकेशन वाज डन बाय माय डॉटर सहज. सो शी आस्क्ड कि पापा इसको ऐसे शूट करेंगे, और उसने इसको ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट लुक दी, और उसके बाद ही हुआ. गाइस, दिस इज द स्मॉल स्टोरी एंड लेट्स हियर इट आउट.
Awesome. Let's.
Yeah. She says I'm too lazy. I say me just tired. She says I'm just faking. I say me no liar, just tired. She says let's go jumping. I say no desire. She says I'm just cold. I say I'm on fire, just tired. Oh, just tired. Oh, just tired. She says I'm a nut. I say me just crazy. She says go to hell. I say come along baby, just tired. I wanna let you know, baby, you and I will go. I got my backpack, sturdy little rucksack, things are all set, just tired. Just tired. She says I'm too lazy. I say me just tired. She says I'm just faking. I say me no liar, just tired. Just tired. Just tired. Just tired.
Awesome. Awesome. Sahaj, sir. ये सहज के लिए first of all clap, and then we are not tired to have to listen to you, sir. Our heads are still boggling, and we are just realizing that just tired. So all the people, guys, just tired in the chat. OP, please. Awesome composition, sir. Relaxing and enjoying, and all kudos to Sahaj as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome, sir. And one of our good friend, a common friend of us who has just been tired over here. Kishore. Great. Yes, Kishore. So just tired in the chat, guys. And towards that particular thing, first of all, thank you so much, Sarab sir, for accepting our request to be on my channel and share your wonderful thoughts and a perfect blend for the balance to learn the passion and profession. I hope our people have definitely loved the thing that we were doing. And any message you would like to give to all the people out there, sir?
Nothing. It's I think one life to live. Pursue your profession, pursue your passions, and do both of them. And always remember, if you're doing well for your passion, it'll rub on your profession. So it's don't think that you cannot do both of them together. You can absolutely do it. and do good, and think good for others, and that's it. I think chill, take life simple, take life easy, and do your best in whatever you do, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing more.
Yes, whatever you do best. Just be surrounded with the positive people like Sarab sir. Do go like, share, and subscribe Sarab sir channel as well. And the most important part, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel as well. So, Gaurav sir,
Cheers,
cheers.
cheers with
Cheers.
Gaurav.
Yes. So thank you so much, Sarab sir. It was always a pleasure to hear you. Awesome. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. And for all others, keep enjoying, keep smile, and keep your like positive vibes throwing to me and to all the others out there. Cheers and signing off. See you in the next session. Keeps live, share, subscribe, and that bell icon press so that you are notified whenever the new video is up and live. Thank you so much, guys. Be safe, stay indoors, keep smiling. Thank you.
Bye.